she broke up with me to Genuine. My Whole Life Has Changed. So that song really it doesn't have it doesn't sit well with me, So I'm we're on the phone and the
she
video,
was playing it in the background.
the video was on in the background, you know what I mean? And then she was like, "Oh, turn to this." So we were watching it together, And
she's a
she
bitch.
was like, it didn't feel good, So.
You and I, we follow the battle rap community, right?
Yes.
So there's a famous saying. It's starting to feel like summer madness again, right? Kids are getting out of school.
Yeah.
Parents are at their highest irritation.
Sun's out.
What's the rest? All right. And
dresses out. Sorry.
Teachers are breathing a sigh of relief because they no longer have to babysit,
deal with
parent.
What's Muck's kid's name?
Dontavius.
Dontavius, his bad.
Or Don Quavius.
Don Quavius badass.
Yeah.
Right.
So now he's going to be the summer program director's problem because he ain't staying home. You can't trust him.
That's funny. He got it, and he going to summer school. He gonna be there. He's still gonna be at the school.
But let me ask y'all. So what indicators do y'all have that it's summer?
Kids
that might be one.
Right.
Kids yelling.
That is perfect.
Kids are
That
home
might be one.
yelling for their moms. Yeah. Like I said, I mean, weather. Obviously, man. That's the biggest thing.
It feels different. And I don't mean just heat wise. It feels different outside, right?
I'm a summertime baby, so it's like.
You've never been anybody. Go ahead.
I've never got to experience the in school birthday parties and stuff like that. So I knew fuck the fall. Like I know my time is coming. Spring is here, and then it's summer. It's it's me. It's the air is different. Mm-hmm. People act different. Yeah, So that's it's just a energy around it.
Okay.
Weather starts it all.
I mean, I think for me, I don't have to wake up so early and do so much preparation.
You feel like you get some of your life back, right?
I get some of my life back. Yeah. I'm not, if I don't wake up exactly at 5:30, I'm not, I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? I can chill a little more. Carter can relax a little more. He doesn't have to be so. It doesn't have to be so time consuming. Everything not so time consuming, or I don't have a schedule. It's just all right, I'm cool.
That's true. Yeah, it's slower. It moves slower.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Moves slower.
And
it's
good.
More relaxed.
Good pace. That's a phenomenal pace. I love
that. And we didn't plan on this, but obviously I have a little one that's in here now staring at me. For me, it would be the music, right? There's a summertime vibe and aesthetic that's accompanied by the soundtrack, right? There's a song or songs that just let you know it's that time. So in our typical fashion, we're gonna start with our top three.
Oh yeah,
and this is gonna be top three songs to let you know it's officially summer. I'll start, right? I was in Virginia when Grinding came out.
Okay,
I was in Hampton, Virginia when Grinding came out.
What you was doing out there?
So I'm gonna set the stage, right? Rockaware, G Unit. This was back when you didn't have to have designer to be the guy or to be the girl.
So they had to look alike.
Right. As long as you had the energy, if you had presence, you was all right. AI.
Yeah.
AI was the man at the time. And Grinding. Every car up and down Coliseum Boulevard, Mercury Boulevard, Newport News, Bad News, Virginia Beach, Norfolk, all that. Hampton University, right? Norfolk State, all of that, right? Mm-hmm. When you heard Grinding, it was a vibe. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, I'm sitting there thinking about it now.
She's an
energy.
I ain't never seen this smile this hard.
Right now.
Yo, I ain't never seen this man smile that hard.
Yeah,
bro.
the energy was crazy.
Yeah. So you said you was doing what down there again? I
oh my god.
So what song? So we got Grinding. So what song represents summer to you?
I mean, I'm from Philly. Obviously, it's like it's an easy, Will Smith summertime. Like
for sure.
That's old or new, you know what I'm saying? It's like that's one of those songs that never got played out, at least in the city. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's the electric slide, you know what I mean? It's the wobble, I guess now. Like it's that song that it don't matter. Like your grandma gonna love it, the kids gonna, jam to it, the dope boys gonna listen to it, the school kids. It's just like everybody likes and loves the song, obviously being from Philly. So I wonder if that transition outside the city, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely hit.
Okay, word.
Definitely hit back in Alabama for sure.
Okay, word.
Definitely hit.
Because it's like I think you just assume because like it's ours is how we feel, but like does everybody love it the same way? So it's one of those songs like it's just like the stereotypical
that
classic.
Falls into cookout classic.
Yeah, absolutely.
The cookout could be dry.
Yeah.
The DJ could be fucking up. But if he goes to that record,
it's going
everybody's gonna be like, all right, we had a cookout now. Yeah, we had a cookout now. We feel good. And it's one of those ones that everyone knows the words.
Yeah.
You have a million songs and people pick pockets, whether it's a hook, whether it's a verse, whether it's a line.
You know the whole song.
You know the entire song beginning to end.
Whether you heard it the first time or the last
Right, for sure. You got one?
I do. So, I'm from the metro area, so Pretty Girl.
Okay.
There, like anytime that comes, that's like a classic for me. Like you go on U Street, or, you might be in Saratoga somewhere. You hear that come on, like if somebody was gonna get shot, they might get
shot to that.
They might wait.
Yeah,
let me ask.
The song is over.
Can ugly girls dance to pretty girls?
Not at all. No.
So how was there like a system, like a checks and balance, like? If the song moved you, is there an assumption that you're a pretty girl?
So there's like it's it's choreography to Pretty Girl. So it's like Pretty Girl. If you just start doing this, I'm gonna slap your hand.
Like, hey, baby girl, this ain't what this not okay. Yeah. All right, okay. So, but what if like she felt compelled and like just?
I mean, if everyone, they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but that's just something ugly people say. So that's what my dad said.
Don't put that on your dad.
I believe it too, though.
She said, "I subscribe. I subscribe." So,
all right,
okay,
no. All right, all right.
I'm bringing back.
No, so what we've established is that so these songs. We can go back to the nostalgic moment and it places us in a date and time to remember again. Not only was it summer, but where we were and what we were doing.
Right.
So that's what it takes to be a top 3 song to let you know that it's summer. Yeah. I'm gonna throw some other ones out there. Meek Mill's Intro. Now I don't know if it necessarily was a summer song, but the impact of when it hits the hardest is summertime, rooftop. That rings off completely different at a rooftop party. Definitely. So that's on there. Man, Lil Jon, the East Side Boys, Get Low.
Oh yeah.
Okay, is that the windows to the wall?
Yeah.
So the sweat drops down my balls. All skeet. How many skeets are in there?
I like the professional articulation of
It's like 14. It's a lot of
skiing.
Kids. Happy Father's Day.
Man, if you remember again, we come from a certain era.
Hove.
Jay-Z's Big Pimpin'.
I mean, he literally held y'all down for 10 summers. Like any Hove growing up was like, it was summertime.
Like, for sure. Classic. Juvenile. Back that ass up.
That ass up.
Now I could argue. No, let me not argue. Let's put this out there.
It's fact. Whatever you about to say about the song is facts.
So no. Back That Ass Up is a classic, right? Mm-hmm. Is there a rival to Back That Ass Up at this point
that'll get them going like that?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. The Baby, Shake Something.
Okay.
You think so?
Oh, I mean, when that song comes on, I turn into a thought, just a horrible.
So you're no longer well kept. You're no longer composed.
Yeah, not at all. I'm on a handstand, just acting
immediately.
You
go. Hold on.
Let's cue that up. Let's get that.
Immediately.
Hold on. You go from
the plant is being knocked over. My head is going to be in this seat
for the Baby. Okay.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I was listening to it because today was a little rough for everybody for some reason. I plucked that on. I was just like, wait a minute.
Got you back in
I'm
your
all right.
Okay.
This is gonna be fine. It was
Word.
It let you know that it was summer.
Yeah, it was summer.
It's time, right?
This is he's the comeback king right now. I'm so proud of him.
That has been spoken about.
Yeah.
Is he back? Is he coming back? Is he back?
He's back.
He was. Yeah,
he's back. I'm a proponent of.
I don't know if I have that's a hard song to compete with, man.
So I knew
maybe Swag Surf. Or something in that vein. I can't really,
because
if you bug, the song, you know what I'm saying. I can't really
because the song that the way she described it as a female, is it gonna do that?
Yeah, I don't think it's
gonna do that.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard,
rock back and forth.
But I consider myself a connoisseur of music, and I figured one of us was gonna say, "Well, I don't know," because it's such a classic record, right?
It's hard to compete.
But that French Montana popped that.
Okay, pop that.
Yeah.
That French Montana popped that. Okay. It might be
that had you doing that. I'm asking, bro. I'm trying to clarify, bro. We gotta ask clarifying.
I'm gonna let it happen.
You gotta clarify for the people.
They, you know what I mean? Y'all gonna have to lock in.
Some people are just audio listeners, so you gotta. You gotta ask the right questions.
He gonna have to give me my 5 minutes
at
some point.
First off. At this big age, ain't nobody fighting for 5 minutes. Like that's a long ass time.
46 seconds.
Like we might argue for 5 minutes.
Right.
So we got
you know what I'm saying?
We got a couple more. This is a great topic. We gonna sit on this one for a second. What else we got? We got Nelly, Hot in Here.
Okay. Ooh.
No? You don't think that's not a summer radio?
No. I'm gonna take this. Bring me back.
Okay.
Take you off path a little bit.
Okay.
The year is the year of our Lord 2004.
Okay.
I'm an aspiring college student.
LeBron James is 1 year in the NBA.
Yeah. House party. Bouquet Gardens.
Okay.
50 bottles of that cheap champagne. What's his name? Andre. Andre. 50 bottles of Andre.
Okay.
At this time, bottles of Andre was like $2.26.
So cases everywhere.
Galore.
Right. Okay.
Nelly. Tip drill. The video had dropped. I had my student ID.
Shout out BET Uncut.
BET
You had to
Uncut.
be there. You had to be there. You had to be there.
That
also,
so awful.
Before I bring it back to that, never fall asleep on BET Uncut because you're going to wake up to "Cause God" Pastor Kearney Thomas. And you're going to right the hell afterwards with a bottle of Jergens in your hand and some napkins. But I'm going to bring you back. Okay, stay focused. I was a child. I was figuring out life.
This is crazy.
Tip drill. I'm at a party. I saw the moment. We brought in some entertainment. The young lady was there. I had my student ID card, and I went for it. I was a child.
You swiped a woman?
It was a different era.
Earl.
How do you feel hearing
it?
It
was a different era.
You thought you knew him, right? You thought you knew him, right?
Big
and now look at him. Your whole perception of him has changed, hasn't it? You don't feel like you know him anymore, do you?
The worst part was it was on a lanyard and it had like a hole punch.
All right, I'm getting us out of here. All right, coming back.
Just saying, Nelly's Tip Drill was a cultural classic.
All right,
it changed the lives of many people.
All right, we coming back. Juvenile Slow Motion. If you from the city, then you understand. Yeah. Waka Flocka No Hands.
Yes.
Waka Flocka No Hands. Cardi Bodak Yellow when it dropped.
Oh,
we're not talking about now that we've heard it and it's been out for years. We're talking about when it started.
Oh, that thing you could play that 47
run off.
Right, it was.
Whoa! What about my man Trinidad James?
All Gold Everything.
All Gold Everything.
When it dropped,
that had a run.
When it dropped,
that had a run. That was like the year of our Lord 2009, I think. Right?
Yeah, don't quote me. I don't remember, but you're right about that. Yeah. Let's see, Travis Scott, Sicko Mode.
Yes.
Okay, that had a good.
Agree with that one?
Yeah, definitely.
What's them like little like niche joints like I ain't gonna get them. Oh, I ain't gonna get them. Get those like the down south joints. Like I love those kind of tracks because I wasn't like well versed on them.
Yeah,
but with my homies that was from the south, when that came on and they went off, like you know what I mean.
So you're describing when
just the energy transferred to me, like because I was up north.
Yeah,
and this was I'm thinking again like when the crunk era was in, and that we was outside during that time. It was like they had a whole bunch of like south hits that was sneaking.
That's pretty much like when the south takeover started.
Yeah,
because we had all the party anthems, all the summer anthems,
all the summer hits,
all the dances. You covered every spectrum, and that's when it all started. That's when that shift from like heavy East Coast, West Coast, because I mean Death Row was still doing their thing, and that was kind of like the
South. I mean, because it's like it's always summer in the South, right? So y'all always got that mentality. You know what I'm saying? That energy is always in the air. Whereas if you live in the North or the East Coast, it's like you can only capture those pockets from June to August, you know what I'm saying? Like really capture that moment from that time.
I mean, if we, not to nerd us out on the like music side, but I mean, the West Coast was doing what they was doing, which was like the heavy gangster side, right? Mm-hmm. Bad Boy was the alternative, which was the dancing, and then we kind of drove from that.
Yeah,
we kind of had a little bit of both because I mean, you literally had gangsters like doing like lean with it, rock with it, shit. You know what I'm saying? Last one that we'll offer up. Drake in My Feelings. I think that's a new one.
Oh, definitely.
I think that one kind of set the stage. Yeah.
What's the lyrics on that? Can you sing it?
Can I sing it?
Or like harmonize? Can you give us some?
No, I'm cool. You got it? You forgot? You got it?
I'm not.
You got it in you? Yeah, no one has it. Go ahead.
But you brought it up though.
Like, I did. You got it?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. I'm trying to. Like,
no, we good. We good. Yeah.
Maybe somebody listening or watching may not have heard.
They can Google it.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So you speaking of it,
it's available on all DSPs.
Yeah.
Follow 3 to Podaway on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Chumps.
Speaking of being in your feelings, like what were some of those summertime like childhood loves that you had?
We are going off topic.
Summertime. You know what? No,
those summer flings.
No, right. So all right, so no, what about, okay, I'm gonna go back a step. So you had your girlfriend all school year because y'all saw each other every day coming to school. Mm-hmm. But now in the summertime, either you go away or she goes away. Is that heartbreaking, that last day of school, knowing that she leaves, right? Or y'all gonna have distance between you, right? What was that feeling? Secondly, what's the feeling now that you lost her because now you back in school? You looking to pick. You remember you told me you were looking to pick.
Yeah, I told you that in confidence.
Yeah,
bro.
But it's all good. You were looking to pick back up where you started, but she's now dating the captain of the football team. Right. How did you recover? Because we talked about recovery. How did you recover from said situation?
Well,
Augustus the Great.
I still remember that summer like it was yesterday.
It's hurting his eyes.
Yeah, it was like 8th grade. I was transitioning to high school. I'm thinking I'm about to, like got my little shorty or whatever. And I think like she broke up with me to Genuine. My Whole Life Has Changed. So that song really like it doesn't sit well with me. So I'm like we're on the phone and. Like the video, was
playing it in the background.
Like the video was on in the background, you know what I mean? And then she was like, "Oh, turn to this." So we were watching it together, And she was like, it didn't feel good, So I don't know if
I feel like you're getting sentimental, so I'm gonna help you out. What was summertime like for you as a kid?
Oh man, like I was in the best camps.
Okay.
That summer camp.
So you stayed in town?
Yeah, stayed in
town.
But
Stayed in town.
Also, like, I mean, every year we would go to Disney World.
Damn, y'all had money.
Like
Wait a
5-6 days.
Still ain't been to Disney World. God.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Damn.
I went to Disney World.
This was an annual thing?
Yeah, every year, every summer we went to Disney.
Damn.
Yeah, we went to Disney World for like 5-6 days.
5-6 days.
Yeah, I realized like
You doing
how
the math, right?
privileged I was growing up when I became an adult, and I realized like I took my son to Disney World. Like I was like, man, like mom and dad, like thank you. Like,
Yeah.
I thought it was normal that kids
When it's on your tab,
Right.
you
That shit
definitely
is
understand the
Oh,
sacrifices that had to be
not
made for
getting
you to
out
go.
of Disney under $6,000.
USD.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
you're not getting out of
crazy.
Disney. But yeah, I went to Disney World every summer. Yeah, I had them amazing summers. Like probably some of the best core childhood
That's
memories.
dope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really cool.
You got any?
Yeah, I just remember like the pool being open.
Is this a city pool?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
so like
okay,
the public,
That
yeah,
sounds
like
scary.
the Philly. I mean, it can be. You see a lot of fights, obviously, like a lot of different characters. That was
Kids drown. Black kids can swim.
absolutely actually like some better than others, but yeah, some better than others. Yeah, the pool.
That
What
sounded
else?
racist.
Did
Did that feel racist? Did that feel racist
She
to
said,
you?
he said, did that feel racist?
I shouldn't be laughing at that.
the free lunch program. So
It's not funny.
fireworks. Y'all,
My son almost drowned. That's why he's in swim school now.
get your kids in swim
yes,
schools. All
immediately.
right?
Yeah, it's the truth.
Get them ready.
Man.
4th of July, the fireworks. We have a show. We have a show to run, guys.
Level set, Lee. You know I'm
Jesus
out of control.
My apologies.
Oh my god! And I just remember like being able to stay out all night. That was
Because
fun.
the summer day is longer.
yeah.
So you get from what 7 in the
Like
morning.
7 in the
9:20
morning.
at
Yeah.
night.
And you had to be out. I mean, like literally was outside all
day.
day.
Yeah,
Had
we
your
were outside all
riding your
day.
bike
Yeah.
all day. You run to the store, run errands for the ladies on the block, so that'll get you some money. Like, oh, go to the corner store, give me a pack of cigarettes and a soda.
And that was back when. And, no,
no, absolutely.
Yeah. This was back when you could go to the store as a 10, 11-year-old.
And you know you got the note. And be like, hey, Miss Pat said.
But part of the reason
she
for
needs
that
some
is
Newport Light 100 bucks.
But part of the reason for that is the guy or whoever owns the store knows your people,
Oh,
so they know
so
you're
it's
coming on
cool.
behalf of them. They know you're not
you
coming
know
in there to get it
respect.
for yourself.
Yeah.
That had a lot
They
to
wouldn't
do
sell
with it.
us liquor or alcohol.
I won't
but
even let my son ride his bike outside of my eyesight now.
it is different. I also
Yeah,
was a
it's
city
different,
kid
yeah.
though, like
Yeah.
suburban versus city kid. So it's like,
I was a suburban kid.
yeah, I had to because it was like your mom had to go to work, so you were accustomed to being
Like a latch kid.
independent, if
Yeah.
you will, from like 5,
Yeah,
6.
right,
You know what I mean? You
right.
kind of like walking to school by yourself,
Yeah.
catching a bus, like city bus by yourself. You know what I mean? So going around the corner to the corner store that was nothing. You know, you get $1 or $2. You do that 2-3 times, and now you lit. You got your
Man, I'll
snacks for the
say
day.
what I remember is going to grandma's house. That's where all the cousins met for the summer.
It was local, or did y'all travel?
No, so we had to go. So I left where I went to school, and I went to another city to
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
spend the summer with my grandma and my cousins. Man, as you were telling that story, I was thinking water hose. Water hose was a
Ooh,
staple
water
of the
hose.
summer,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Because
Good.
your grandma said, once you outside,
You outside.
you outside. You're not coming in and out the house, leaving my
Mm-hmm.
screen door open to do what?
Air conditioning
Let
the
the
neighborhood.
air
Entire
out, let
neighborhood.
the bugs in,
Right.
Yeah, all that, right.
So once she was outside, that water hose was gonna be it. Playing football in the street, literally in the street. You know what I'm saying? Like where? Yeah, I mean, a lot of bad things happen to some good people out there that they probably haven't recovered from to this day. And then just kids being kids in the summer, right? Like you just said. Either we moving because we're in a metro area, we could maybe move around using public transportation, or in our sense, once you had a bike, that was your ticket, right?
Yeah.
We're going somewhere else, right? We're just not gonna do what we're doing here. Yeah. So that was also experimentation time, right? Like you trying different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like lighting shit on fire. You know, every kid tried to. Well, I'm saying every kid. Kids try to like light leaves. You know, just to see like. You know what I'm saying?
No, tell us more.
We got them.
A little arson on our hand, huh?
Again, the stories I tell are from a third person.
Country.
Dive deeper.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So I mean, you talking about like you
was burning down forests.
So I mean, you talking about like shooting pistols and rifles and different things like that, ARs, SKs, that type of thing. Just
wait, what?
You were raised.
Yeah, wild. You raised wild, boy.
See, again, y'all are putting this on me. I'm telling you stories about kids that may have grown up.
Got you.
In the South.
Right.
Felt so very personal in that moment.
Did it? It connected? So you already talked about vacations to Disney. Did you take any some? See, so that's
totally different lifestyle.
Yeah. I mean, you said annually.
Yeah.
So let's just say her annual summer budget was roughly $5,000 to $6,000.
Right.
His was maybe $7 USD.
Right. I was outside on the street. Yeah, that's it. Like you figure
cost the ammo. It cost the ammo. Okay.
Shit, we wasn't doing that. Nah, the only time we traveled, well, I traveled. My first time traveling was like 96. I went to Atlanta I went to Georgia.
That was Olympics.
Yeah, but it was like we just went to visit one of my mom homegirls, and that was my first time being on a plane, and yeah, that was it.
Okay,
that was our summer, the one summer. But yeah, outside of that, we ain't gonna know. You guys was outside on the block.
Yeah,
so slightly off topic because I know you are very much into travel now as an adult.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like you actually put me on to like being more into that.
Right.
Like does that have anything to do with that? You think?
Maybe yeah, sure. Like I'm sure like the equivalent of like the kid who couldn't get the Jordans as a child or whatever,
or the healthy snacks.
Yeah, or the healthy snacks. I didn't travel as a kid, so yeah, maybe
you didn't have access.
We had a free lunch program, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? People came and they like.
Man, I'm sorry to hear. Are you okay?
You didn't know it was.
I'm not doing this. I'm not.
You didn't know it was bad until like later. You know what I'm saying? You got.
Where you put the money?
No, I got something on me.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate it.
I got something.
Thanks, bro. You could have did a little bit more subtle than that.
Let me give my man something. Give him some lunch.
$27 now.
So bad. So bad.
Actually, I'm going to hold on to that.
So
but yeah, hey, we're interested to hear the summertime stories that you have. Yeah. We couldn't list all the summertime songs, but I mean, I'm sure we're missing some. So please,
music, memories,
yeah, for sure.
Trips, apparently.
Moments, right? Because there's going to be moments that you remember that really identify your summer, right? At a particular point in your life. So please feel free to drop those in the comments.
Absolutely.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with three.
One thing for sure.
Two things for certain.
3 to 5.
Yeah.
That's wild. You want this 20 back, or I can keep
it? Yeah, no, I'm gonna need that back.
I can't.